Welcome to the Trevelyans team.
Trevelyans is a family-owned business located in Te Puke. We have been in operation for circa 40 years and we are the largest single-site kiwifruit and avocado packhouse in New Zealand. Sitting on approximately 30 hectares, we currently have 4 export packhouses, a local market packhouse and 40 plus cool stalls with more under development. Our growers depend on us to responsibly manage their orchards, pick their fruit promptly, package their fruit expertly, provide cool storage and technical support, and coordinate the logistics of the supply chain nationally and globally. Currently, we provide packaging and cool store for red, gold, green, and organic kiwifruit, packaging more than 18 million trays of kiwifruit, and we do the same for avocados, packing approximately 500,000 trays of avocados annually. Our reputation is one of excellent performance and progressive behaviour, and we are proud of the people who contribute to the success of our business.
At Trevelyans, we're committed to providing a safe, healthy and happy work environment, and we hope you enjoy your time here with us.
Trevelyans is a large, busy site where there are multiple forklifts operating, numerous cars and trucks arriving and leaving, and large numbers of staff moving throughout the site. Additionally, there are areas around the site that are out of bounds to unauthorised people. Please be mindful of the signage and if in doubt, ask a supervisor.
Your safety is our highest priority and you must take responsibility for your personal actions. Health and safety notice boards are located in both cafeterias and provide important information that you must familiarise yourself with.
Should the emergency alarm sound, everybody must move quickly to the nearest exit and to your assigned emergency evacuation area. Please always walk and do not run, and if you notice someone missing, report them to your supervisor. Nobody should leave the evacuation point until the all clear has been given. All injuries, incidents and near misses must be reported to your supervisor immediately. All injuries will be investigated, and if deemed appropriate, the injured person will be provided with a rehabilitation program. Please refer to your Employee Induction Handbook for an employee's responsibility when in rehabilitation. All staff are asked to be mindful of their clothing. Most are working in an environment around machinery. All permanent staff and those who work in or around the packhouse are typically provided with role-specific clothing, and this can include, but is not limited to, a high-vis vest, apron, hairnets and masks. Loose and decorative scarves are not permitted in the production area as they can become caught in machinery, causing harm. Additionally, no jewellery other than a singular, simple ring is permitted in the packhouse. If you've been provided personal protective equipment due to your role, it is your legal obligation to use it or wear it in accordance with manufacturer's and Trevelyans instructions. All washable clothing shall be laundered whenever possible by staff on a regular basis. Staff will be given written washing procedures and issued with a sealable plastic bag to transport their clean washing back to the packhouse. Staff will be instructed when they receive their bag at staff induction of alternative methods if they are unable to launder their own clothing. New plastic bags will be issued if the original one becomes lost or damaged. We have numerous regulations to keep everyone safe. These can be found in your Employee Handbook Induction Manual, company policy and various other documentation as required by role. All visitors are to report to reception upon arrival. Wear a high-vis vest and must be accompanied by a staff member. Children aged 16 years or younger must be supervised at all times. Only trained and approved operators may use Trevelyans forklifts and they must obey the rules. All forklift drivers and machinery operators will undergo pre-employment, pre-season and random drug testing. Everyone must observe a minimum distance of 3 metres from forklifts and access to the yard is restricted to authorised personnel only. The use of iPods, AirPods, personal stereos, Bluetooth speakers, MP3 players or cell phones are prohibited during the shift hours. They are considered both a general safety and food safety issue. Personal responsibility covers treating others with respect and acceptance and making your manager aware if you feel ill or fatigued. Trevelyans operates a zero-tolerance drug and alcohol policy within its workplace, which prohibits all workers from working or conducting company business under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you have medication that must be kept on you, you must notify your supervisor. Trevelyans is structured around a clear framework that supports how we operate, and it is built on 3 key pillars: work smart, tread lightly, and respect our people. These pillars help define our kaupapa, growing a better future for our people, our environment, and our industry. Lean principles are a key driver behind the culture and the way we do things at Trevelyans. It is a systematic approach to best practices and continuous improvement, and is embraced in all areas of our business. This includes, but is not limited to, daily team haka meetings, 5-minute cleanups at the end of each shift, sharing ideas and creating opportunity moments, and 5S workshop organisation, meaning everything has a home. Please note, do not bring items of value to work. You are responsible for the proper care and safekeeping of any Trevelyans property issued to you. Lunch and tea breaks must be taken in the designated staff areas or in your pods, and drinking or eating food is not permitted in the sheds. When the bell sounds, please make your way back to your designated area to continue your shift. Wearing gang regalia is prohibited. Long fingernails, fake fingernails, nail polish, fake eyelashes, and facial piercings are not allowed in the packhouse. Smoking is only allowed in designated areas. Please refer to the smoking policy in your employee handbook for further information. There are numerous car parks, and the site operates as a designated traffic flow system. The security team monitor the site continuously alongside CCTV.
Sustainability, in very simple terms, is about our children, our grandchildren, and the world in which we live in.
We are a zero waste site, and a large part of our sustainability is our recycling. This means we have numerous waste bins around the site, and you're expected to separate your waste accordingly. All our initiatives have reduced our waste to landfill, reduced our consumption, reduced truck movement on site, and improved our health and safety. For more information, visit the Trevelyans website and download the latest sustainability report, and if you're interested, consider joining the sustainability team. All employees who enter production areas will go through specific health and safety training and job-specific training. This allows everyone a greater understanding of their responsibilities and the knowledge and skills they need to do their job. Our staff will ensure you complete a training record when you are trained in any new position. Trevelyans Code of Conduct is a policy that outlines principles and standards that all employees must follow. You are expected to act honestly, conscientiously, reasonably, and in good faith at all times. Any breach to this policy may lead to disciplinary action. Please refer to your Employee Induction Handbook for more detailed information. Non-compliance of food hygiene and general cleanliness can have a serious impact on the business, resulting in heavy fines. We are a food handling facility, which makes these rules especially important. While you may not work specifically within the production areas, it is important that you understand and observe the requirements if entering these areas, and if you ever see rodent or pest activity, please report it to your supervisor immediately. Further information can be found in your Employee Induction Handbook. Hand washing facilities are located at the entrance of each packhouse. You must wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds before entering the packhouse, after toilet breaks and meal breaks. Furthermore, residues from certain foods can be passed on to the fruit and cause consumers to have adverse reactions. No food, gum, drink bottles, bags or spare clothing is allowed in the fruit handling area. Protective clothing including high-vis vests, hairnets and snoods must be worn by all people in the production areas and are to be taken off during breaks and toilet breaks. Any materials that shed fibre cannot be worn in the production area, i.e. wool. All hair and facial hair must be contained with a reusable snood and hairnet. Beanies and cultural headwear can be worn with a hairnet over the top. Metal objects are strictly prohibited in the production area. If you are unable to work due to an accident or injury, please notify your manager or the employment team as soon as possible. In some cases, you may be required to provide a medical certificate. If you are in a production area and lose or break your glasses or a contact lens, you must immediately notify a supervisor.
Employees are to maintain good personal hygiene. Personal hygiene can prevent the spread of germs and disease.
Additionally, all those who work in the production area must have exposed cuts and grazes covered with a detectable blue plaster strip, and where appropriate, gloves are to be worn. Please see your Employee Induction Handbook for a complete list of general rules that apply to your role. The HR office oversees employment-related functions, including recruitment, payroll, onboarding, performance management and exit. and ensures that the business is compliant with the employment laws and regulations. The terms on which you are employed can be found in your employment agreement. Most employees will be paid via the payroll software called Zambian. As part of your induction, you will be shown how to sign in with your fingerprint at various stations across the site, and how to use the app so that you can view your payslips and apply for leave, etc. It is important you notify the HR team if any of your personal information changes. Please note, court fines, child support and Ministry of Social Development payments could be deducted from your wages unless you have made arrangements with the court or MSD before you begin work. Pay is directly deposited into your bank account late on Wednesday evening. However, Thursday is our official payday for both our wage and salary teams, salaries being every 2 weeks. If you are unable to work due to an accident or injury, please notify your manager as soon as possible. In some cases, you may be required to provide a medical certificate. For seasonal workers who work shifts, updates including shift cancellations are communicated via our Facebook page, SMS text messaging and the Packhouse whiteboard. If your employment is for a fixed term of less than 12 months, you will not be entitled to annual leave. Instead, we will pay holiday pay each pay period in the amount equal to 8% of your gross weekly earnings, which will be identified separately on your payslip. If you resign or are terminated, your full final pay will be made on your next payday of the following week. We have a succinct offboarding process that includes returning all company property. Failure to return any items of company property will result in the equivalent value being deducted from your final paycheck as compensation. Trevelyans is committed to the protection of persons disclosing matters of concerns confidentially. Please see your Employment Induction Handbook for further information about our protective disclosure policy. We have CCTV cameras in operation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. CCTV in the workplace can be beneficial for a number of reasons, including the safety of our team and deterring accidents. Everyone is expected to keep company property in good working order and report damages. Trevelyans owns a fleet of company vehicles. If you drive one of these vehicles, there are specific rules that you must adhere to. Please see your Employment Induction Handbook for further information.
Employees are the foundation of every successful business. We want your time with the team to be both enjoyable and productive. The HR department is responsible for helping employees feel safe, valued and well supported. If you ever need any help, stop by for a chat. Welcome to the team.